Testing. I'm out here in the garden again. Excuse me. I just really like the glow of this light, this warm sunlight coming through into the backyard. It's always cool to hear the birds around this time of day. They start to get really talkative right when the sun starts to go down. It reminds me of this time I was in Lahaina at the Banyan Tree. Excuse me. It's probably the most birds I've ever heard, actually. There's probably hundreds, I don't even know, maybe thousands of them, but it's like a giant colony of birds all in one tree. And right at sunset, they're really telling lots of stories up there. Yeah, I've always been attracted to places with birds. I lived right next to a bird sanctuary before, and I really like photographing birds as well. They're something about birds, they're just the symbol of the animal flying through the air, soaring through the air. It's a very powerful symbol. So yeah, just wanted to come out here because I like the way that this light looks right now, and I'm really interested in kind of experimenting with having these kinds of conversations in different places, different scenes, and this is one of those scenes that as I was just walking through it, I was like, this would be a good place to set up. So I decided to go ahead and do it. Yeah, and I guess it's kind of an interesting idea, the power of just being able to just set up and do what you want and just try it out, experiment, and see what happens. The other thing that I'm really drawn to, this is reminding me, this scene, is just silhouettes in themselves. I really love silhouettes. Looking at something backlit by the sun, that just casting a shadow, and you can tell such a story with silhouettes, and it's almost kind of like a black and white photo, because a lot of the times it's like all the subjects are all black, whether it's the trees, the people, the birds. Everything is kind of one color in a sense, but the sun and the light surrounding it can be all sorts of colors, like a beautiful sunset. But yeah, silhouettes, it's beautiful. I feel like it makes it a very easy subject, That's probably why I was attracted to it early on, because I'm really interested in photography, obviously, video. I'm doing now. But I've always been attracted to photography, and I feel like silhouettes were one thing that I was initially attracted to. And yeah, I guess you're at sunset, you know, it's a beautiful time. It's easy, you know, it's a really easy thing to just show to people and be like, that's beautiful, you know, and people really love to see those things. But it's also, in a sense, like right now, I was just looking for, you know, a different angle or a different perspective to look at and to like have these conversations through. And I noticed, oh, I could stand myself there, and then I would just be silhouetted. Probably really won't be able to tell my face or see me talking. I mean, maybe, but probably more than likely you're just going to see the backgrounds. And so I think that that's kind of an easy way to just set up. And yeah, I guess that's kind of, in a sense, I kind of want these talks to be about something that I'm interested in. You know, I don't want it to come off like I'm trying to give advice, because I don't really know the answers to everything. I only know like some things, the things that I know that I'm interested in. You know, and I just want to have conversations and sort of have a monologue, or I would like to turn it into a dialogue more, but for now it's just a monologue. But I want to just have these monologues, I guess, about things that I'm interested in, because I like to talk about things that I'm interested in, you know, so I don't want it to come off like I know more than someone else, and that therefore this is me now presenting that idea that I'm an expert in this subject or field or whatever. You know, I don't want it to come off that way. And I don't want it to come off like a self-help guru, because I kind of despise that perspective and angle. So I'm not really interested in that. I'm just interested in talking about things that I'm interested in. And that might be a variety or range of things. And that's another thing, to bring back that channel that I was talking about. Sorry, I live right next to the street, so it's sometimes there's a car goes by. But Johnny Mazza, I was talking about Johnny Mazza the other day. He's kind of the inspiration behind having these kind of monologues. And ooh, I just lost my train of thought. I don't know if it was the car or what. Something made me lose my train of thought. What was I talking about? Damn it. Oh, so yeah, on his channel, he just likes to pretty much use his channel just to share a whole variety of different things that he's interested in. It's not just one specific thing. He doesn't just only focus on making videos about this. You know, like, for example, there's some channels I follow where they just talk about like scammers or cons or something like that, and then all the videos are all about that, grifters or con men or something like this. You know, it's obvious, you know, when you go to that channel what you're gonna learn about that day. But this channel, he has like, one day he might share some of his music that he's played, or another day he might have a discussion or a talk about something, or, you know, it's a whole variety of different things that might happen on that channel. And I like that approach, even though it could be scary to think that way. Like, a lot of people say you have to specialize, you have to do this one specific thing and just focus on that type of content, and then it grows from there. Yeah, maybe this is just an experiment for now, and then something else evolves from it later on, and then it turns into that. I don't know. I don't want to force it, but for now, it's just having a conversation, and that can be good, you know, thinking about being flexible and just allowing yourselves to start off with one thing, move on to the next thing, and yeah, I think that's a good thing to do. So I'm also thinking of this whole experiment or idea or series as sort of like flexing a muscle, you know, because if you want to get better at writing music, write more music. If you want to get better at making videos, make more videos. If you want to get better at talking to yourself, having a dialogue, and expressing ideas, and not saying the same things over and over, repeating yourself, saying weird filler words, you know, you got to do it more. So this is flexing a muscle. This is getting stronger at having a monologue. Being able to talk about something that I'm interested in an articulate way and present it. You know, that's pretty much the concept behind it. So, oh yeah, hold on, I want to show you some flowers. Ooh. I accidentally dropped a pot. Have to go fix that. But check this out. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. I have to zoom out. Check out this beauty, huh? It's that time of year that we get to experience this. I don't know if you can hear this, but somebody back there plays music sometimes. And it's typically pretty good music. But anyways, yeah. So yeah, this has been interesting. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.